Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me again. So as I told you in my previous video, today we're going to really go through the Chanel 22P collection. I hope that you're ready. We have so much to get through. Please pay attention. Before we get started, I want you to do the following, okay? Subscribe to this channel. Hit notifications, okay? Some of you are not getting my notifications. Join my Facebook group and go read my Chanel 22P blogs that are linked below. I know some of you are like, your videos are too long. Okay, don't worry about it. I got you covered. You can read my blog articles, which are short and sweet. So I've linked some below that are all about 22P. So I thought it would be more interesting to do this. I want to show you my favorite picks from the collection first, and then we'll go through everything together, because let's start off on a positive note, because there are some bits and pieces in this collection that are a mess, honey, okay? And there's some that do look fantastic as well. So first of all, let's start off with this absolutely stunning mini walk. I believe this is called the mini walk. I don't remember, but I remember seeing in a group, someone said that this was $2,900 US in America. I think this is so darling, so cute. I believe it comes in a tweed finish. I think it also comes in lamb or caviar. I don't remember exactly. I think it comes in purple. It comes in pink. It's got the cutest little charms on it. I think this is so cute. I think this is such a cute, I'm calling this a casino bag, you know, because obviously you can't put your phone in there. Probably put some cards, a little bit of cash, and your keys. It doesn't really look like it fits any phone, frankly any device. I love this. I think it's so beautiful. Another piece that I absolutely love is this here. It's called Suit Your Case Vanity. By the way, these names are hysterical. Okay, who at Big C called this Suit Your Case? That's hysterical. I love it. I love this. I think this is great. I think this is one of the deals to be had within the collection if you're interested, if you're thinking about value for money. I believe this one is crumpled lambskin, and it comes in this beautiful kind of gold finish. I love this one. It also comes in black caviar. If you haven't reserved the black caviar one, you're probably a little bit too late, to be fair, because it is Saturday when I'm filming this. Some of you are in different parts of the world, but yeah, I mean, the collection is launching next week. You probably will have to contact your SA like Monday morning. And the collection is launching on the 18th and 19th of January worldwide. I think this is really, really cute. It's $4,800 in the US. It's a great price, and it's a vanity. It does look quite substantial to me. And what I like about it is, even though it's called Suit Your Case, it really does look like a suitcase vanity hybrid. I think that's really, really cute. I love this. I think it's fantastic. Another piece that I really liked from this collection is called I think it's called the Melody Flap. It's this seasonal flap. I think it comes in caviar. This is very popular. This has been all over Instagram. It's been all over Facebook groups. Everyone is talking about this bag. If you have not reserved as you're watching this, you're probably a bit too late, and you might need to wait until the collection launches in case VIPs and big spenders cancel their orders for this bag. This bag is very, very popular. Many people are so excited about this bag, so I thought it was worth kind of bringing it to you guys. It comes in black. It also comes in pink. I think it's absolutely beautiful. I think it's completely stunning. As you know, my favorite piece from this whole collection is this absolutely beautiful cloudy colorway Chanel mini with a top handle. I love this. I've been talking about this for 4 months. I know you must be so tired, but I felt like, you know, I had to tell you about it because I do love it. I think it's so beautiful and so darling. I absolutely love these earrings. I think these earrings are something like, oh, I don't remember exactly. I think they're, in the US, they're like $600 or $630, something like that. I think these are really, really cute. As you know, Chanel constantly brings out these statement double C earrings, and they update them for every collection. I really, really like these. Many people say that these kind of rust with time, and sometimes the crystals fall off. Some people do defend Chanel and say, oh, it depends how you take care of them. I think they're quite pricey, but I do think $650 for these ones, considering that you have like the cursive writing and you do have some crystals there. I actually think that's a decent price for these. I thought these were going to be like, honestly, to be honest with you, I thought that these were going to be like $1,000 in the US. I thought they were going to be like £900, and to find out they're about $630, that's not actually bad at all, considering, you know, Chanel and her shenanigans. Like, Chanel's costume jewelry is actually is actually coming up to like compete with Cartier's like sort of like most affordable bits and pieces. Like Cartier has a single earring, which I think in the UK is like £1,000. Like Chanel has costume jewelry that's more expensive than that. There's so much cute ready to wear, so we're going to talk about the ready to wear now before we start talking about everything else. So this is the final part of my curated favorites from Chanel 22P. These beautiful pink ready to wear outfits I think are so lovely. I wish that they were longer, but there's a really nice cardigan. There's also a dress as well. I just love them. I think they're really great. You know me, you know I love pink, honey, so I can't resist. Like when I see pink, I'm interested. Okay, so now let's go through everything else together. We're gonna do bags, SLGs, costume jewelry, and then we're gonna have a nice conversation at the end about where we think Chanel's going. I have some theories about where I think Chanel is going for the future. Some new theories I want to share with you after spending time in Paris. I have a new kind of perspective on Big C and I can't wait to tell you all about it. Okay, so let's just get straight into it. Let's start off here with this. I think this is like an iridescent Chanel 19. I think this is really pretty. The Chanel 19s look fantastic in this collection. A lot of you who don't like the 19 have had critiques about the bag. I think the bag is showing staying power. I think the 19 is showing that she's that girl and she can withstand a lot of pressure. I think the bag looks great. The 19 is a chameleon. It looks different in every collection. There's also this green and purple, these two green and purple iridescent flaps. These are so beautiful. They look like jewels. They're very, very pretty. I really, really like these. I think these are going to look phenomenal as like evening bags, maybe if you're going out to dinner. Even though they're quite big, the iridescence I think does have like a formality to it that I really, really like. There's this other Chanel 19, kind of has like a, again, it looks iridescent, kind of like an iridescent mustard color. There's this Business Affinity here. I'm not a huge fan of the Business Affinity, but it does look good there. OMG, one of my favorite pieces from this whole collection is this Denim Chanel 19. I think it's absolutely gorgeous, completely beautiful. I think this is going to be a huge hit if it hasn't been reserved like all over the world. I think it's absolutely stunning. I don't know what size that is, but I do think it looks absolutely gorgeous. I wanted to talk to you about the minis with the top handle. On the screen you should see pink, you should see blue and black. This blue is interesting. It's like a darker kind of blue. It doesn't have that like powdery blue that I think we were used to seeing with the Chanel 21K collection that we saw with I think the minis with the top handle, or there were some blue tones in that collection. This one looks a little bit darker. It's very, very interesting. I believe all of these minis with the top handle are coming in lambskin, so there's that. There's also this cocoa handle in that blue. There's this seasonal flap as well in that blue, and there's a purple one here as well. These two seasonal flaps, I think it depends what color they come in, because I have seen already a black one on Facebook, and that one looked very, very good. I'm not a huge fan of this seasonal one in this kind of light blue. You know how I feel about blue. Okay, so now let's go through some of the bags. There's some prices here. They're all in pounds sterling. There's this mini with the top handle with the charm, that's £4,080. There's this bucket bag, not a fan. There's that Melody, it's called the Melody bag, the one here that's called the small flap. That pound price is really interesting. It's quite pricey, to be fair, for a seasonal piece in pounds sterling, but I think, it is what it is. The one that I really don't like here is this classic with this flower print. That is the only motif from the ready to wear that I really don't like. I remember seeing it on the clothes. I think there's a jumper with those like little daisies and the double C's. Really don't like that. I have no idea why Double V and her team thought it was okay to put that on a classic, but I'm not a fan. Okay, let's go to the next slide. Of course, my favorite, the mini with the top handle, that beautiful light colorway, and then you have the this like small vanity, which is 3,820. It's really interesting that it's pricier than the mini with the top handle. There's this other maxi shopping bag. Really don't like that one, so let's just move on. My favorite here, I think the two like really beautiful pieces here, I think they're both tweed actually, is this mini flap with, it's just called the mini flap. It's £2,970. It's tweed. And this other one, which is next to it, it's kind of like a darker blue. That one's 3,780. I think that mini tweed flap is going to go and be a huge seller and is going to do very well. Or actually, wait, I beg your pardon, I have to correct myself, because the next slide I actually see the Melody flap properly. It's 3,570. And there's another mini flap in white. That one looks kind of cute. That one's 3,650. Not a fan of these others, so let's just forget about them. Let's go to the next slide. Okay, so I really don't like 3 bags on here. The only one that I like, actually wait, no, I don't like any of them. Because all of them have that the really annoying Chanel print all over it. I love logos, but I need brands to be a little bit more inventive when they're trying to you know, do logos. If you think about it, Chanel doesn't even really have a monogram. Like, why can't they come up with something like fun? I don't like this idea of, for example, the Maxi Hobo bag. It just says Chanel, 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 Chanel all over it. That is not inventive enough for me, and I love logos. Not a fan of anything on here, so let's just move on. The next slide, yeah, I don't really like anything here. You know, I'm not a massive fan of the reissue, but this blue reissue actually looks pretty good. It's flat. Hold on, wait, how much is it? It's 6,630. And then I wanted to show you guys, okay, then I want us to talk about the most ridiculous piece from Chanel 22P. It is this set of 3 Minaudières. It's 38,250 pounds. They're so like annoying putting that 250 quid there. I have no idea why they thought that was okay. There's this classic here that looks iridescent. They say there's a bowling bag. I think that one is really, I just think it's such an unattractive bag. Like, I have no idea why they think some of their designs, how do they even like get signed off on? Some of them look absolutely ridiculous. This set of 3 Minaudières I think is absolutely insane. It's just Chanel trolling, because Chanel love to troll and they love to try new things. I know there are going to be some of you defending it. It's for the super rich, whatever. 38,000, you get 3 Minaudières, okay, that are not made from real gold. You can take that 38,000 quid, you can go get yourself a Croc Kelly from Big H. Come on now. Anyway, let's move on to the next slide. Oh my goodness, I absolutely hate this bag. We were talking about it in my Facebook group, which I hope you join, by the way. So much fun. This one here, that's called the small shopping bag. It's super creepy. It looks like a mini flap that's kind of been imposed onto a larger like shopping bag. Really don't like this. If any of you have reserved this item, defend her in the comments. Defend her. Tell me why you like this piece. It's 3,570. The colors of those classics are beautiful, but as you know, I don't really like classics. So let's move on. Okay, I think this is probably my favorite slide. I love every single bag here. I just love the 19. The 19 is so fun to me. So I believe this one is tweed, the one on the top left-hand side. That's kind of like this dark blue. Again, not a massive fan of blue, but I like that blue. It's like, I don't know what color that is exactly. It's really pretty. It's 3,990. That's probably the small. And then there's this one here that many people have been talking about. Lots of people are divided about this one, the one that's on the right. That's white and has these like multicolored lines on it. Lots of people are divided about this. When I first saw this bag, I was like, but then now I keep looking at it. It's actually growing on me. There's a really cute large Chanel 19. It's 4,640 pounds in the UK. Absolutely gorgeous. Love that color. And then of course this beautiful iridescent Chanel, which I think is so darling. I think these 4 Chanel 19s are absolutely beautiful, including the denim one. As I've told you before, the Chanel 19 is a chameleon. It looks different every single time that you look at it. Okay, now let's move on to the next slide, which has the Vanity that I was telling you guys that I love, 3,480 in the UK. There's this beautiful mini camera case that's 2,890 pounds. If you're in Britain, I think that this is the piece to buy. It's a great price and it's a mini camera case. I mean, you can't really beat that price. Now let's go on to the next slide. I really don't like anything on here except the cocoa handle, the maxi. It's in this kind of powdery blue color, but you know, I'm not really a huge fan of the cocoa handle, so let's move on. And now I wanted to show you, okay, now I wanted to talk about this mini flap here. It's 3,570 pounds. It has those super cute little charms on it. I think I talked before about these bags and these woks that have these charms. It's very cute. I love the color. I think the color is absolutely gorgeous. I'm here for the color. There are a bunch of light blue bags as well. There's a small vanity, the Coco handle, the maxi one. There's a Chanel 19 and a boy bag. I actually think the best choice here is probably the Coco handle. I think like in this light blue, it looks the best. Now I want to talk about SLGs with you guys. Let's just go through some SLGs super quick. There are lots of these like card holders on chain because you know Chanel, they love trolling. Chanel loves to troll, honey, okay? She hasn't like missed a beat when it comes to trolling. These are going to be priced very like high. The mini vanity with the top handle is coming back as well in this beautiful color. So I just wanted to show you that one. I think that these light blue vanities, I'm not a crazy fan of like blue in general, but I do think that these vanities, as you can see here, and these SLGs are very cute. The yellow SLGs look so refreshing. They look so bright. They look so summery, perfect for spring. And of course, my personal favorite, as you know, I love pink. The pink vanities, of course, are my favorite. There's that one that I said that I love, the mini walk with the charms. That one is so cute. And then they have the mini vanity with the top handle, and then which is the rectangular one. And then they have the mini vanity with the top handle, which is square. So cute, so darling. They have the Vanity Case. They've got these, and then I think at the bottom those are like card holders on chain. Love everything there. There's also purple ones as well. Purple is really hot. My gosh, like when I was in Paris, everywhere you go there's purple, there's lilac, there's lavender, there's everything. These ones are also very cute. Those mini walks with those little charms, they are so cute, and I believe they are considered SLGs. They're not considered bags for this collection as well. There's also this very light pink colorway. Not a massive fan of this. This one looks a little bit washed out. I prefer pinks that look a little bit more vibrant. There are also these white ones here, and there's I think this is a Chanel like a Chanel 19 like card holder on chain, and of course the black ones, they would obviously have these ones as well. These ones look very cute. And I think the pièce de résistance of all of these SLGs are definitely these ones here, the denim ones. I think they're so cute, so darling. I love the card holder. I think you can see it on the left hand side in the middle. That's definitely a card holder on chain. That one is so cute. So I just had to show you that. So now just super quick, let's just blitz through the costume jewelry, and then we're going to talk about where Chanel is headed. I'll just put up the costume jewelry on the screen. A lot of the costume jewelry is really, really nice. These pictures don't do it justice. I saw a lot of pictures in a lot of Facebook groups, but I felt like it was easier to repost the ones from Instagram because those ones are people who are sharing like their essays pictures. So I didn't want to repost them here, but these are from Instagram pages. But I think the costume jewelry does look really nice. There are lots of really great earrings, those like statement pieces that people love. So yeah, that's pretty much it in terms of all of the things that are coming. So I'd love to get your opinion on what you think of Chanel 22P. We've been talking about the collection now for some time. As you can see, there are no pictures of the So Black 19. It hasn't been cancelled. It has been reserved to the gods, honey. Okay, so if you have not reserved that piece, that is not going to hit the shelves. I don't even think, like those of you who are in Paris right now, let me know what's popping, but I don't even think it's going to hit the shelves at 31 Rue Cambon, baby. Like, that bag is so popular. Everyone is talking about the So Black Chanel 19. That is the unicorn of this collection without a shadow of a doubt. And then you have those other bits and pieces that people like the melody flap I told you about, those mini walks with the charms. Those are going to go, mark my words. And then the deals at the house, I told you the Vanity Case called Suit Your Case. I love that name. And then that mini camera bag, I think that's going to be really, really popular. That one looks like it's very popular because it looks like it's leather, it's not fabric. So, you know, you gotta love that price point. So I just wanted to let you guys know about that. What do I think is popping going on with Chanel? As you know, I was in Paris. If you don't know, I was in Paris earlier this month. I had such a great time. I went to Chanel Gallery Lafayette, and I also went to the Chanel in Printemps. I went to the concessions instead of the freestanding ones. I was focused more on Hermes and Louis Vuitton for my trip, but the next time I go in a few months, God willing, I'll be focusing more on Chanel this time around. The feeling that I got when I went to the concessions is Chanel are very serious about the Chanel 19. The Chanel 19 was everywhere. That mint green one from 22C. There were very few classics, lots of seasonal pieces, tons of ready to wear, lots of crews ready to wear. And then it hit me. A few days ago, people were talking about the price increase in this one Facebook group. Someone commented and said that they felt that the middle class was being eliminated from Big C. I completely agree with that, 100% agree. But then I realized something. Big C are not just eliminating the middle class. These price increases and the kinds of bags they're designing, they are designing toys. These are just toys for women who are very wealthy. They're not actually meant to be handbags that you necessarily, okay, I'm gonna buy this handbag, I'm gonna buy a Chanel bag once a year and then I'm gonna go away. They don't want that. They want people who see these bags as toys. They don't want you to see them as assets or investments that you resell for money. They want you to just have them in your wardrobe, like as a toy that you pull out every now and then. Like I told you, the mini wok, you could take that to the casino. The mini camera bag, put your camera in it, okay? These other kind of little woks, you could take them to events, you can take them to, you know, things that you're doing, you can have daily shopping bags. They want you to see them as toys that you play with every now and then. That's why they price them so high, because they know that at the end of the day, if something is a toy, you're gonna pay because it's just entertainment, it's just fun to you. When I was in Paris at the concessions, ready to wear was so overwhelming to me. It almost overwhelmed me when I went to the Chanel Galerie Lafayette and the Chanel Printemps. I didn't want to take pictures inside, but if you're a member of my Facebook group, you already know all of the tea I told you about both of those concessions. But ready to wear is truly the heart and soul of this brand. And if you are someone who can buy ready to wear, or you can buy fine jewelry, or you can buy couture, Chanel want you to stay. If you're not interested in buying their ready to wear, you're not interested in their fine jewelry, you're not interested in their couture, Chanel is basically going to price everyone out who doesn't want to buy those three categories. Because if you look at the pricing of the ready to wear, some of the ready to wear is actually cheaper than a lot of the classics. Like the ready to wear is actually cheaper than a lot of the other bits and pieces that everyone is obsessing over. And I think what Chanel are doing is they're like, let's make our handbags, particularly the seasonal pieces, let's make these seasonal handbags so fun and full of, you know, let's make them really fun and let's make them really vibrant so people see them as these cute little toys to play with from season to season. And then every season they have new toys to play with. If you have toys, you have clothes, you have shoes, you have other things that you want to add. You're probably not just someone who's going to be buying a bag every single collection. They want you to buy their seasonal pieces. They want you to buy their ready to wear that comes with their seasonal pieces. They want you to buy their new fine jewelry. They want you to buy their very expensive watches, by the way, which are super pricey. And then maybe one day they will want you to buy a couture jacket. And I think that's really where Big C is heading. If you're someone who sees this as fun and entertainment and you see the handbags as toys, the price increases don't affect you because it's not something that you will be taking to heart, because to you it's just entertainment. But if you see the bags as investments and you put a lot of stock into how much something costs, these bags are probably not going to end up being for you just long term. I was really struck by something I saw in one Chanel group on Facebook, and I think this really crystallizes where Big C is going. Someone was saying how they wanted to buy a mini flap, but they needed to know that if they purchased it in this certain color, could they resell it for more money? And I think what Chanel wants is, Chanel does not want you to resell bags for money. Chanel wants you to come back over and over again and build a lifestyle within their products that they sell. They actually sell a lot of random bits and pieces that are very lifestyle. I think there's a yo-yo in this collection. I mean, Chanel are playing all kinds of games with us. I'd love to know what you think. That's the impression that I got when I was in Paris. Like, Chanel are really rebranding under our noses without us realizing. They're not changing the look of the brand. They're changing who the clientele is of this brand, and they want you to jump on board. If you're willing to buy, you know, a cardigan, you're willing to buy a t-shirt, you're willing to buy some of the Coco Crush fine jewelry, you're someone who they want, you know, to be part of their brand, and you'll continue to buy their handbags and their SLGs. If you're someone who just wants to buy a new bag all the time because you like collecting Chanel bags, I think the way to go is probably just to go pre-loved and just to shop vintage, because this brand is going to price out most people very, very soon. Everything is so pricey there. I mean, even if you compare it to Big H, I mean, frankly, even if you compare Big H's fashion jewelry to Chanel's costume jewelry, I mean, I told you, Cartier is my favorite brand, so I'm very aware of the sort of entry-level bits and pieces from Cartier that are quite affordable, that are real gold, okay? Cartier's single earring, the Love earring, which I said I think in the UK it's like £1,000, something like that. It is actually more affordable than some of Chanel's crazy costume jewelry belts, and some of those are like £1,800 in the UK. Chanel are really going for a different vibe. I'm not mad at them. They're a private company. They can make their decisions. You guys are the consumers. You can make your decisions on what you want to do. I'm still going to be interested in Chanel. I'm still going to be covering Chanel. Chanel have one of my favorite bags, the Trendy CC. It's one of my grail pieces. I have other things I'm doing right now, but I haven't forgotten about the Trendy. The Trendy is coming back for 22S, which is exciting. So hopefully when I travel to Europe in a few months, I should hopefully see it in the boutique. But I think, yeah, I think that's pretty much where we're headed with Chanel. I was really struck by the mood and the energy from Chanel in Paris. It's a completely different vibe. But even just the concessions, like I didn't get to go to 31 Cambon this time around. I'll probably try and do that next time. But I just wanted to let you know what I think. I think we're heading into this gilded age of Chanel shopping, and I think if you see these bags as little toys that you can play with, you can put them up and put them down, I think they want you to jump on the team. But if you see them as things that you should collect and assess value, and you want to look at seams all day, I think Chanel's like, let me stop you right there, okay? You guys, if you like what I'm doing, please consider fully subscribing to my channel and sticking around. I'd love to have you guys here. And please go follow my luxury Instagram. Please go follow my luxury Instagram, because my personal Instagram is just becoming super random. So just post random things on there. Go follow my TikTok. I'm a little bit more active on there now. And please go join the Facebook group. I think you'll have so much fun with us. You can post your own collection. Some of you, I know you're very private. You don't want to maybe post it on your Instagram. Come and post it in the group. There is no limit to the type of luxury you can post in that group, okay? Which one of you has a jet? Post your jet in the group, okay? We would love to see it. We'd love to see all of your scores. So make sure you go join. And of course, go read my blog. I'm going to be updating my blog every week. And I think my blog might suit some of you, because some of you are like, your videos are too long. So if my videos are too long for you, go join my blog. I'd love to get your feedback on the collection and what you think. And yeah, just tell me everything that you think. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next week in my next video.